We believe intelligence is equally distributed, but until recently, communication technology was not. Now, for the first time ever, the majority of the world is reachable. We're leveraging this revolution to access the full range of human potential. At Context, we seek ground truth. We believe locals from every walk of life can be experts. We're bringing the latest in technology and analytics to amplify individual voices, bridging the emerging market data gap. Unleash the wisdom of the crowd with Context. We turn local intelligence into global insights.
So at MIT, we love data, right? And so much so that we often forget that many countries lack basic data, like how many children were born this year? Do they have enough to eat? Do they go to school? This data is the lifeblood of economic growth, but it's expensive. It has costs. Data has an economic cost. In 2014, Nigeria realized that they were underestimating their economic size by almost half. This means investors were missing a major opportunity in Africa. Data has a social cost. The UN estimates that it costs up to $1 billion a year for governments to collect basic data. For a poor country, that can be the difference between a social program and a census. And data has a human cost. The ODI estimates there may be an additional 350 million people living in poverty, and we don't know where they are. So development data is expensive, it's manual, it's sporadic. So how do we better collect data, since we need it so much? That's where Context comes in. We're efficient, mobile, and streaming because we crowdsource economic indicators like crop prices. And here's how it works. It's actually pretty simple. We turn anyone in the developing world into a research analyst. We reach out to them via text message, which can go to a dumb phone or a smartphone, or social media. Say you're a farmer in Rwanda. She gets a text message asking her about the price of maize now and her prediction in a month. Just for responding, she's paid in cell phone minutes, which she can use like cash. Then, after a month, we score her. If she's accurate, she gets paid a bonus because we believe in compensating people for local knowledge. Then, on the back end, our algorithms overweight the top forecasters like her, so we're not just listening to the wisdom of the crowd, but the smartest people in the crowd. And we align our incentives with our forecasters. That's why our platform has great network effects. For our forecasters, they receive increasing bonuses, which gives them more reason to stay on the platform and do more research, like talking to their neighbors who also grow maize. It also means that other users see growing bonuses and want to join the platform. Algorithmically, we're building a data asset that no one else has: commodity forecasts around the developing world. And this means our models have more training data and get better at scale. And it makes us more valuable to clients over time. So who are our clients? They're investors, industry, and government. For investors, we help them trade through clear market prices. We help industry forecast costs through commodity price forecasts. And we help governments fight famine through real-time and granular data. And we're not doing it alone. We work with the leading experts in the field, from top development economists at JPAL to the people who wrote the book on crowdsourcing at the Center for Collective Intelligence at MIT. In the field, we work with IPA, a leading development survey implementer, and we're putting it all together. Now, this is great in theory, but at MIT, we need evidence. So what evidence do we have? And we're excited here at home in Cambridge to share for the first time our results from our African pilots this summer. Here's what we've learned about ourselves. We're efficient. We realize forecasts 2 orders of magnitude below the World Food Program. They cost $20 a data point. We cost 20 cents. We're scalable. We've built a network of over 25,000 farmers in a matter of months through partnerships across East Africa. These are the core of our analytic approach. And finally, we're accurate. Context data improves existing models by 38% based on the wisdom of farmers across East Africa. Efficient, scalable, and accurate. But there's one more thing. We're global. We expanded to Pakistan and forecast the largest commodity price move in a decade with 98% accuracy. In 5 days, we scaled across 120 cities. We did it for under $500. And we're doing it with a great team. A big shout out to Tim Reed, our CTO, sitting over there with Yao Li. She's our COO. We're backed by tremendous partners like the Legatum Center for Developing World Entrepreneurship, the FinTech Center here at MIT, and Professors Stavneet Suri and Tom Malone. And finally, we're looking for research partners. We are very excited that we have just signed in the last 24 hours a joint contract with Kenya's largest maize miller and the UK government to develop an anti-famine program in Kenya. We're looking for people who are passionate about big data and a bigger world to help us tackle this huge issue. Please reach out. We're Context Insights, and we turn local intelligence into global insight. Thank you.